Hello, friends. I'm Joseph Dillard. Welcome to the Integral Deep Listening video curriculum. This is our fourth of 5 videos on IDL goal setting. IDL sets and prioritizes your goals based not only on your priorities, which you have already determined, but also on the priorities of your own unique life compass. Your life compass is like the pattern of an oak in an acorn, or the pattern of an adult nightingale in an egg. For humans, this pattern is normally occluded and overwritten by family, social, and cultural scripting, in addition to your own wants and desires. Typically, we either set goals for each of these areas or life sets its goals for us, meaning that we are likely to end up the victims of other people's purposes and become means to other people's ends. A great deal of meaning, self-satisfaction, and confidence comes from striving toward goals that are personally fulfilling and satisfying. We can either think about what we want for each life area or go on cruise control and allow our choices to be determined by our familial and socio-cultural scripting. For example, in the area of meditation, if our family and culture never mentions it as a life priority, we aren't likely to ever set goals in that area. Goal setting that aligns your goals with those of your life compass means that there is a congruency between what is authentically wanting to be born and grow within you and who you think you are. The importance of this alignment cannot be underestimated. It reduces self-doubt while increasing self-confidence, increases personal integrity, creates an interior relationship based on justice, increases the likelihood that an integrity and justice will be mirrored in the exterior macrocosmic worlds of behavior and relationships, and increases the likelihood that others will respond in kind based on their sense of your authenticity. In our previous video on how to measure your progress, I gave the example of working with a goal that was shared by an interviewed character, a brontosaurus. Here's another example. Let us say you have the following dream. 2 fat white rabbits are playing with mango seeds underneath the low-hanging limbs of a fir tree. The mango seeds are still fresh and still have mango fuzz and juice on them. You're curious about the mango seeds, and so you decide to interview them using the IDL interviewing protocols, which are explained on other videos in the IDL video curricula and at integraldeeplistening.com. The mango seeds tell you that they are solid, quite durable, and grow more mangoes. They want to be planted and be allowed to grow into full-grown trees full of mangoes. The mango trees say that if the dreamer were to live her life as if she were it, she would be content to let life toy with her. She wouldn't take her circumstances or fate so seriously. She would just let it be what it is and focus on amplifying her own potentials as best she could. The goals of your life compass, as well as its priorities, may well differ from yours. The reason that is important is that we can all be certain that our goals are good and right and have them turn out to be bad and wrong. For example, how many of us have fallen for someone we were convinced was our soulmate? How many of us have had that relationship end up in disappointment, misery, and self-doubt? Similarly, we can embark on a move or a new career, confident that it will be a major step ahead for us, and then find that we just get set back. When you do IDL interviews on your dreams and life issues as you work on your goals, you will find that interviewed characters will give you helpful feedback about your process. If you are experiencing resistance, they will give you input on how they would deal with it. If your goals are too ambitious, they will provide feedback about which to prioritize. If you are being too hard on yourself, they will personify better, more effective attitudes with which to approach your goal setting. This sort of ongoing feedback will help you move more quickly and effectively toward your goals because you will be in touch with an interior source of problem solving. When you combine that with the feedback you get from your support person, you increase your ability to set realistic, attainable, and satisfying goals that move your life more closely into alignment with your life compass. The entire IDL video curricula can be found at integraldeeplistening.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.